Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Simracing Bible. Welcome along to a Monday evening stream this week. Things conspired against us on Saturday evening, so we're back for a Monday evening stream, and we're back in Automobilista 2. Now, don't worry. Tonight, hopefully things are going to be behaving themselves, because they have been all week. So if they misbehave now, yeah, we're in trouble. But no, it should be all good. So welcome along, everybody. Tonight we're in Automobilista 2, and we're again taking a look at the new Nurburgring 1971 version, which has just been released live on the regular build of Automobilista 2. So we thought, well, we've already taken a look at the circuit to a degree. We've shown you what it's like to look at, albeit driving with the keyboard as steering. But tonight we thought we'd up the ante slightly, and we're going to do some extreme, more dangerous combos and just see what we can do, see if we can survive the most fearsome circuit in the world. So yeah, we're going to have some fun this evening with this and just see if we can stay out of the bushes and the wooden fences and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's see how we get on. This is going to be good fun. So welcome along, guys. Welcome Sonic. Hi, third time lucky for you, I hope. Yes, me too. Yeah, third time's a charm, hopefully. Evening Funky. All right, let's get over into the game and get ourselves warmed up for the evening. So, right. So what we're going to do to make things a little bit more interesting this evening is we're going to add in some multi-class races. So we're going to have not just the classic stuff. We're going to have all sorts of weird and wonderful combos out there just to try and keep things interesting. But we're also going to throw some extreme weather at it as well. So to kind of warm things up for the evening, well, let's go out with the nice standard basic Mini Cooper S. We'll put some wet weather involved as well. We'll go out on our own just to kind of get the feelers out there, see how we're doing. And then we'll add in some other cars as well. So just a kind of a loosening up of the muscles and joints and just trying to feel our way into it a little bit this evening. So anyway, should be fun. Welcome to it, guys. Good to have your company this evening, as always. Hey, Steve says, hello, Funky and Phil. Matt says, fingers crossed. Yes, everything is crossed on this end. Right. So, you're not going to see an awful lot of the actual circuit here because you're going to be surrounded by spray and rain and all sorts of things. So, let's see. We're on the Sudschleife here. Got the little tiny windscreen wipers going in the Mini. Let's see how we go. Very little grip I'm expecting out on the circuit here. Thankfully, we're in a relatively low-powered car, so that doesn't matter too much, hopefully. And we go underneath the bridge into the tricky sections. Watch out for some puddles here. We're on thunderstorm setting here, of course. It's doing it again. Could you believe it? It's alright though. It's for now. Right. Stay out of the fence. There's the first fence strike of the evening. Okay. Weave our way to the little infieldy section here. It's kind of constantly goes right and then left and right again. Off we go. Right. On the brakes. Get it stopped nice and early. And give me some turning. There we go, we're good. I can't believe it started again. Like, it's just absolutely insane. I've been doing this all week long, driving the tracks in different cars and things. I had no problems. And it's doing it again now all of a sudden just because we've gone live. So something weird is going on. It's okay. It's not as catastrophic this time. So we're going to have a look at what the circuit's like when we actually can get some water on it, see where it puddles up. I think we just made our dangerous driving of the Nurburgring even more dangerous with the fact that we have occasional disconnects which are causing uncontrollable turning when we're not expecting it. So here we go. Into the tight right hand of it. Leave the power in, like the force feedback trying to kill me. Sonic says, did you work out what the problem was or is? I thought I did. I reinstalled AMS2 and everything was fine. However, it appears that all of a sudden now, having started a live stream trying to show off the beauty of this Nurburgring playing up again, so absolutely unbelievable. So there's something not quite right. I did have a message on the Riser forums to try and figure out what was going on, and one of the devs came back and gave some things to try, so I'll have to look at that if it's going to carry on. Stop. We're good. So the final corner here, well, final corner before we get onto the open section. It opens itself up there and you can get on the power. So far, not too bad in terms of grip. I know we're in a very low powered Mini here, but either way. Car's moving around even in a straight line here. Who knows what's going to happen when we start adding extra horsepower into the mix and other cars. So it's a bit too early into second gear there. Yeah, turn in, no steering until halfway in. Just a delay in steering inputs for some reason. There you go, and again, and again. So anyway, we managed to make a lap at least. It is very strange, Marty. I honestly have no idea what's causing this, but very weird indeed. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen the new dev update for AMS2. There's some very good things coming very soon. We have new cars coming up in the end of May, including what I'm really looking forward to the most, which is actually a Formula car of all things. It's the Formula Junior, which is like a classic low-powered single-seater, which would be really good fun for racing. But also coming is Barcelona. Bit of a flick into the right-hander. That got a beautiful bit of rotation through that. But also we have their version of a modern IndyCar, so they haven't got the official license, obviously, because it's exclusive, which also means they couldn't do pretty much exact copy of the current IndyCar as well, so they've had to make some changes and adjust things. But there's a new Formula USA coming to modern kind of standards. And there's also a new Sigma P1 car coming as well, with a high performance prototype action. Slow up. Stay on track. Okay, alright. Lightning flashing in the distance. Trying to take our attention away from the circuit so that we crash. Puddles on the inside, they need to avoid that. Okay. The Nurburgring is super scary because it crashes when you're expecting it to. Alright. Well, you have to alt F4 over there. Let's go. What is going on? That's why we're having these problems on the Close program. Cancel. Back to the middle. No. It's okay. Hang on a second, guys. It's just. No, I can't even open my SimiCube thing. Turn it off. Evening, Andy. Welcome along. You've joined us in the middle of more dramas, which were fine. It's just streaming AMS2 doesn't like it. Turn them back on again. As I said, it's been absolutely fine. All week I've been doing laps and laps and laps, and there's been no dramas whatsoever. But as soon as we hit the live button, it just all falls apart. Let's just do a quick recentering there. I'm going to have a quick check of the forum just to see if I can find what it was that was suggested, just in case That's the issue here. Forum. And we managed to get at least a lap and a bit. So progress, progress, guys. Help and support. All right. Where's it gone? This one. So it was recommended to. Where is it? Removing or backing beforehand the controller settings and remapping controls after game restarts. That's something for the issue. Okay. So let's go into the documents here. Bear with me a second, guys. I'll just go back to here so you guys don't have to stare at a black screen. Right. Find the right folder here. Into AMS2, save game, large number, AMS2, profiles. Looking for, what are we looking for here? Default controller settings. Okay, let's just copy that. Paste that onto the desktop as a backup. Go back, delete that. And we'll go back into the game and hope it works. This is honestly, this is so frustrating because I just really want to be able to drive AMS2 because it's amazing. And it's just a shame that we're having issues here. But, you know, this is what Crimson Emergence has said to try, so we should give it a go and see what we can do to try and fix it all. Because there's got to be something you use for streaming only that is causing the problem. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of pointing towards that, but as I said, I've also done test streams and it's also had no problem. So let's go here and we do, right? Okay, so steer left. That's all there. Throttle, brake, clutch, gear up, gear down. Oops. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And headlights, because we'll need those. Wipers, we'll definitely be needing those if we get this up and running. But limiter, we'll put that on as well, just in case. Everything else should be absolutely fine. And let's try again. Same situation. See if it repeats itself. Hopefully not. The driving socks, methinks. The supersonic, yeah, it's definitely the boots that are causing all the driving issues with the steering wheel. No, boots are fine. It's yeah, absolutely bizarre. Really, really odd. And definitely unique to AMS2, nothing else. Right. Take 2. So far, so good. Oops, that was the curb, that wasn't the back dropping out. Massive puddle on the inside there. I'll avoid that at all costs. That's me going too quick. Nice rotation there, meant to do that, obviously. Yeah, it's still kind of doing it to an extent. It's not quite as severe, maybe, but thanks, Frankie. Thank you for reminding me of that. Now you can see what's going on. Yeah, so it's still kind of doing it. It hasn't done it for a couple of corners, but let's see if we can get through a few more corners here. That was not the 4-3-buck's fault, or me. Okay, let's calm itself down a little bit. No. try and do actually. Let's just go to options here a second. Let's just yes, it's defaulted to SimiCube there. Let me just go back to the main menu here, see if I can just do it without having it defaulting to a certain type of wheel, whether that's the issue, because whether it's trying to think it's an SE2 rather than a SimiCube 1. Don't know why that would be the case, but oops. Direct drive generic. Let's try that. On default. Oops, now I need to edit assignments again. Yeah, we do. Right, fine. Steer left. It's all there. Right. Again, we'll just try this out here and just see whether it's related to that particular profile, maybe. Multiple inputs were detected, no assigned. Okay, fine. Right, now it's working. Whatever reason that was having some dramas there. Right, go down, 5th gear, 6th gear. We'll just, no, we need to do our headlights, our wipers, and limits it. Right, okay. Try again. Welcome, Joe Blow. It says this is called the whale setting. It is. Yes, it was very much like that this morning in Wales. Maybe not quite as heavy and thundery, but definitely very wet. Sonic says maybe a USB power issue with the NVIDIA drivers. Did you wipe out old drivers while changing your GPU? It's a whole new system. It's not even just upgraded my old one. This is a whole new PC box. So, wouldn't have thought so. Let's try this out now and see whether the change in wheel type is going to make a difference here. Let's turn 1. It is quite the dev update, isn't it, Marty? You're absolutely right. Some very exciting stuff coming in, and also with the mention of the new physics updates which are coming end of June. So lots to be looking forward to in that department. That's regardless of the factors in it. Yay! Yay for technical dramas. My word. Okay. Anything else we can change here? Let's just SimiCube 1. See, it's got it to default to the right one. Maybe I need to calibrate the wheel. Maybe I should need to do that. I know we did this before when we were trying this out. Let's put it on custom. Let's just put it on custom for a second and just... Yes. Oh no, we're okay. We have all the buttons on. Yeah, I mean, whether it's USB power supply issues, I don't know, but I've got plenty of powered hubs, so it's not like that should be causing an issue. And the wheel is plugged into the PC itself straight away. It's not onto one of the hubs. As you saw last time we did this test, ran it in ACC, no problems whatsoever. I know there's a few people on the forum who've also said that it had false feedback dropout issues. Very different force feedback feeling already. It's a lot lighter. It is still dropping out though. yeah, it's just kind of, it's not even necessarily force feedback. It's just like the whole input of the wheel is missing. It just kind of drops the input from the wheel and then reinstates it again. Really am quite at the loss for words at the moment. So I'm going to have to try and sort that out on the forum again. Reset per vehicle force feedback. Let's try that. Do that a second, just in case. I've got to try these things. Let's put it on a different car and just see whether we can exaggerate the force feedback loss a little bit here. Go in the RSR. And yeah. Maybe post in the some view of it? I'm not quite sure I understand, Marty. Sorry. I'll definitely post in the forums again as to what the issue is, but it's on, so we can see where we're going. Oh, in the Simicu forums, yeah, okay, gotcha. Felt like I had zero control over what was going on then. Force feedback is very, very light. Obviously still on custom here. Sort of behaving, maybe? I say behaving of sorts. Let's put this back onto default a second here. Now I've reset the force feedback. So I'm curious what it's still doing. You see it just snapping out of my hands there. That's what it's doing. On the bright side, my 3.02 round here in the RSO might be safe. Yeah, it could well be, actually. I would certainly suggest it would be. Not going to be beating any world record lap times currently with the way it is. The death bubble's on. This takes one little drop out of things like that to put you all up into all sorts of pain. Thankfully, they build the RSL as tough, and we can carry on for even more suffering. It's just really weird because it's quite sporadic in terms of what it's or when it's doing it. So it can be fine for a while, and then just at the critical moment when you're trying to turn into a corner, disappears. That's not stopping. Okay, well that was obviously broken on the steering there because of the previous big off I had. Let's go back to restart the session again. Let's just try it again. And literally this turns me hard right going into there. Okay. Let's see if there's any other updates on that forum post just in case there's anything else that. Yeah, so someone said I went down that route as mentioned above. Did seem to fix it for a while, but the problems come back, like ours. Yeah, most bizarre. I think. I mean, the fact that it's been working all week and then all of a sudden now it's broken when we've gone live. There's obviously something which is causing some issues somewhere. So it just needs more testing and just sorting out. But honestly, I honestly thought it was all fine and dandy, but no. Well, let's just pursue with this anyway, because I want to show you guys something crazy, so that even more so than we've already got. So what we've got here, we've got a 10-minute race. I know, ambitious at the moment. We've got 4 weather slots, all with random weather here. So we're going to sync it to the race, and we're going to have different weather come through as we go. We'll start off in the pro car, and we have a classic multi-class grid here. We have GT Classics, the pro car, and then the old touring cars and things as well. So full grid of cars around the Sudschleife with random weather settings. What could possibly go wrong? Other than a force feedback dropout or steering dropout in general. Okay. So we're on random grid position here as well. We've got no qualifying, we're just going straight into it, and we'll see where we end up. If we're in the mid-pack in the middle of the spray and things, who knows what carnage is going to ensue here, but either way, I'll do my best for you guys. So here we go. We are at the back of the pro car grid. Excellent. And a hungry horde of cars behind us. Thankfully it's dry to start off with, but who knows what weather will throw at us as we get into this. Okay. Going towards turn 1. We're taken by an RSR from the inside. That's the first drop out. There's the wall. Oh, again. Straighten me up. No. It's weird. It almost gets into a real issue. No, that dropped completely left then. I can't even drive with that. Right. Gloves are coming off. And keyboard's coming out, guys. Because not having that. Right. Go back to the controls. Edit assignments. Steer left. That's all. Control scheme. I have to come out to the main menu to do this. It's fine. Reload this in again. So even more danger added to the mixture here with a lack of steering ability, so that's fine. All fun. Okay. User set 2. I'm going to use the keyboard. And right, so steer left, we're going to have that one. Right, that one. Throttle be that. It could be that. That should be that. Gear up can be that. Gear down can be that. There we go. Vehicle headlights. Oh, wrong way around. That's wipers. Headlights. Okay. Assistance. Need some. Never automatic gearing, no, thank you. Go back. Play. Steering assist on for this one because I'm going to need it with my keys, so it's fine. I thought for a moment we started it off there with like, yeah, okay, maybe it's just in the test days, but no, it happens in the racing as well. That's okay. All good. It's just insane. I mean, honestly, it's just so weird. but it seems to be an issue which other people are experiencing as well. So it's not just me. It's not just me. So that's fine. Not to worry. We'll carry on with our craziness, albeit with keyboard steering. Already off, and I can't blame the force feedback for that one. Down to second gear in behind the RSR. Bump. So we're drawing to start off on this race. A little bit of a cut, use the RSR as a brake, perfect. No! Again, the recalibration of brain to try and be smooth with throttle whilst being analog and very on-off with the steering. Very difficult to manage. Of course, the Pro car is a bit of an animal as well, so. You just forget to do inputs like braking, all that kind of stuff. Well, we're having problems even in the dry, so add some thunderstorm to the mixture. And potential for being on in slicks, but in... Hang on, I have an idea as to why I'm struggling so much here. Let's restart the session. I think this goes to something I was trying earlier on, so let's go... Yeah, see? I'm on wets. Let's go automatic by weather. Right. Now we might have a chance of keeping control of this thing. Okay, now we're going. It's wrong way. Extra braking ability. Here's my keyboard. Why does it turn my wipers on? I'm waiting to touch my wiper key. We're losing out too badly to the cars in front. Considering. This is a big heavy braking zone here. Hang of it, which usually means they're going to throw it off somewhere. Just say, he's looking absolutely beautiful. Why is it saying fit in? Straight. Relax the hands. Why are my wipers on again? What? steering assist for helping me out here, because otherwise I have no chance driving this thing. Okay, lap one done. Ooh, yeah, I've had a moment. Just a bit of a clip. We're okay. Oh, my wipers on. I wonder if... Because it's mapped on there, isn't it? My wiper buttons and things, so I wonder whether that's throwing some stuff out. Let's try again. The wipers come on this time, and there's some issues. Wait. It's getting into each other in front of us. Nope, wiper's back on again. Or is that because it's trying to rain? I don't think it is. Lights are on now. Things are just doing their own thing, regardless of what I tell them to do. By the turning off of the wipers there, and then I was going to totally take that out. Really disregard that and see if it still happens. It's okay. Let's try again. Brave up the inside in it. There you go. Oh, we had a roll in the background. And a squeeze over the crest in the road there. Good thing this thing's supposed to slide around a little bit, because it's certainly getting a lot more sliding than perhaps it should do. Again, it's not braking enough. Try and keep in contact with these guys ahead, shall we? Hard as that may be. Well, the wipers haven't come on again. There must be some little moments going on with my wow, okay. Somehow we stopped that. I thought we were going straight onto the barriers then. So I wonder whether there's something glitching in the wheel plate maybe. Just looking for a move at the inside of the final corner. Not this time. Move at the inside, yes. Not too bad. Let's turn me around. Use the bank on the inside there to help me around the corner. All good. A little over ambitious going for a move there. Right, okay. Let's just change things up here a little bit. I'm actually going to try something here. Just going to get that around there a moment. And let's try, without the wheel plate plugged in, let's try the wheel again, just in case that's what's causing the issue here. Okay, let's try that. Let it in there again. So, welcome along. I don't quite understand the. My German's very limited, but I'm not quite sure. But I think you're talking about is the wheel not working again? Yes, is the short answer to that. I'm just going to try another thing here, just in case it was to do with the wheel plate, and if it is, then I know what it is that's causing the dramas here. So let's drive with the H pattern anyway. No, it's nothing to do with it. Behaving so far. Okay. In progress, guys. That's grass. Hang on, right. The gloves back on again so I don't make the wheel all nasty. So, I wonder then whether it was some little gremlins creeping in through the wheel plate. Let's find out. Let's restart that. Let's go again. I'll try all these things. You never know what might be causing the problems. Right. If you're still here and watching this after all this, thank you for sticking with us, but I just wish I could show you a little bit more how this works without having technical problems. Inside, just about that. Now by the big cornettes to the corners. see where I'm going because this thing's so big in front of me. That's the grass we called out last time. Right, let's see if we actually make it to the second load of weather that we installed for this particular one. We don't know what's going to come up next. Could be anything. At the moment, at least, it's dry. Oops, nudge. I'll tell you what, thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Wish I could show you a little bit more of what we do here without having force feedback issues. It's just undrivable. There's nothing to do with the wheel base, so that the wheel plate itself. Right. Well, let's just go all out here. Let's go all out and just go ridiculous with this. So let's grab the random weather. We'll just go in a thunderstorm. And this time we will open it up to the full Gesamtstrecke. And I'll change it up. We'll go into the in the GT Classics again. Go the RSR. Let's see what happens. Well, we're getting some sort of racing in with the wheel until it decides it's going to throw wobbly, but things are time to try us, aren't they? They're certainly trying very hard at the moment. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be something that isn't quite right, because as I said, it works absolutely perfectly with everything else. It's not an EMI issue. It's an AMS2 issue, unfortunately. Right, full thunderstorm. Grid full of classic race cars. One of the craziest, most dangerous circuits in the world. Let's try and keep it in one piece as much as the force feedback and wheel will allow us to. Oh, look at the spray. This is going to be what's going to be the hardest thing about this, is actually just seeing where we're going here. A string of brake lights in front of us. We already have a pretty good idea of what's going on here on the Sudschleife. So that shouldn't be too bad, but then we obviously get onto the main Nurburgring as well, which could be more of a challenge. The good thing about this particular type of condition, of course, is that you don't see what you hit until you hit it, so it's less scary. We have got a nice train to follow though, we can get a good idea of what's coming up. Drop out. Nice to keep it in line though. I believe there's another one. I was a bit more curious. And another one which has just totally pulled me straight left. That's the force feedback's way of saying, here, have a clear view ahead of you. also have a nice clear view of this fence. It's weird, isn't it? Absolutely nothing for ages, and all of a sudden you get a tree in quick succession. Through the quick flowing section here. Around the bushes, and again, and those solid bushes on the right that time. Force feedback. Can't even make it around the Sudschleife. I don't understand how you can get through a corner like that with various oversteery inputs and have zero problem whatsoever, and then all of a sudden you can just have... It's not even happening. It's not even happening. Alright. Oh well, it's worth trying, but go back to the keyboard. Safer. And you wouldn't think driving a classic car like this with a keyboard would be a safer option, but unfortunately it is this evening. Right, back to a control set 2. Keyboard. Same challenge, and see what we can get on with here. I think for reality purposes, I should probably try and do this with my gloves on. That should make things even more interesting. But I think it's already difficult enough as it is. We'll persist with what we've got. I think one of the previous streams, someone asked me how often I meditate or something like that. It's like, there's no point getting angry with it because, what's the point? The only thing that's going to upset is yourself, and there's no point upsetting yourself over something like this. It's just one of those things. It's currently one of those things that I'm working on and fixing, but out of my control. We shall carry on regardless. Now you decide to turn my wipers off on this. Thankfully that side is particularly soft, and we'll just go straight through it. At least you know the first part of the course now. You're right. Well, you say so. Oh, there's a bonfire. I didn't notice that was cool. Someone's managed to have a bonfire in the thunderstorm. Good on them. But obviously, lined it with some petrol just to keep it going. So I know there was some additional 3D marshals added to the layout before release of the historic Nurburgring on the live version of AMS2. So a few extra bits and pieces. Just adding some more detail to the overall circuit, which is always very welcome. Kind of teetering on the edge of the track there. I'm hoping I wasn't going to clip anything particularly nasty. Yes. Not the time to be looking at my tyre information then. missed it. The sun's desperately trying to come out through the clouds here in this stormy day at the Nurburgring. Let's display that one. Right, so we've done the first part. Now we go out into the wild blue yonder, or grey yonder, depending on which way you look at it at the moment. Again, it's just randomly turning on and off my windscreen wipers and headlights. Back on, stupids. Turn them off. No. Wrong button, Phil. Oh, riding in darkness again. This is obviously just to make my life even harder. Just to throw in the occasional curveball to turn my lights off and my wipers. Needs to go and go. Couple on the inside. Leaf flats. Very active thunderstorm this one. Flashes a big puddle again. Right down the middle of the road to avoid that one. Lift off. You get into the downhill right-hander there. So there's a bit tense out on the left and on the right side there. Just the curves. And this very fast downhill section here. Puddle on the inside, need to be careful there. Oh no. Touristy issue, that one. Going into there too quickly. No. Short shift to third. Keep the rear end in check. I do like the addition of all the campfires on the outside. It really adds a good atmosphere to the overall look of the circuit. I'm having a bit of no man's land. I've got no one in front of me, no one behind me. Which is pretty good actually, because it helps me try and at least try and keep this thing on the circuit. Even that I can't manage to do. And around we go. On track, Bill. Tell you what, it's very difficult to kind of see what's going on when you've got the wipers going 10 to the dozen in front of you. You want to focus past it. You've got other things to focus on, such as weird inputs. Wipers are off again. And the lights are off again. Okay, we'll continue to drive and see if we can get through this. Wait for them to turn themselves back on again, maybe. Oh, that's very heavy rain now. Come back on. Turn the lights on. It's just never going to work, is it? It's never going to work. I fear this could well be a bit of a wasted exercise, to be honest. Um, hmm. Okay. Well, again, not quite the outcome I was hoping for this evening in terms of being able to at least experience this Nurburgring with you guys without any issues whatsoever. And it's unfortunately reared its ugly head once again with the weird steering dropouts. So yeah, so I'm gonna call it there again because it's just literally no fun for me to drive that like that, and I'm sure you're probably enjoying laughing at my pain, but for me, it's I think we're better off just trying to show you something good. So yeah, we'll um we'll call it there again for the evening, guys, because it's just chaotic, isn't it? Anyway, I will continue to do some more tests for this. I'll put some posts up on the forums and try and see if I can figure out what on earth is happening here, and then yeah, we might have to give AMS2 a bit of a break for the time being, which is really sad because I really love this sim, and I don't want it to be lost and confined to the hard drives. Um, so I'll have to figure out what's going on with it and come back to it when it's fully working, and I will just do some private testing with a live stream as well, just to see if I can get it to do it properly, which is what we want. So yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely insane, guys. I mean, honestly, if I had an answer, I'd give it and I'd sort it out, but just makes no sense whatsoever. Anyway, it's life. Sometimes these things happen. Anyway, I hope you've had a great bank holiday weekend if you're in the UK. And if you haven't, I hope you had a great weekend and have a wonderful start to your week. I will continue to try and to sort this out, but also we'll put some other videos up for you on sims which haven't got steering dropout issues. Yeah, we'll be back. I promise. This isn't the end. We're going to carry on and we're going to try and fix this and sort this out. But again, thank you for your company. Thanks for joining us and having some fun of some sorts this evening. But yeah, take care of yourself, guys. We'll see you on the channel next time. Bye bye for now.